Hi, welcome to Mennonitefarmhouse. I'm Leanne, and today we are making Sloppy Joe starter. I find this to be something I need in my pantry. I love making Sloppy Joes. It's 10 o'clock at night and I don't know what to make because I just been too busy. And we're all like that. We all have lives where we're rushing around and we don't know what to make at the last minute. And with farming, you can be out there for hours at night and not have anything planned. So I love this simple recipe that you can just brown your beef, pour the sauce in, and simmer 10 minutes, and you have a meal on your table with a green vegetable and a salad. Use it as a base for pepper steak. You can also make goulash with it. You can braise your chicken, your beef, or your pork if you have more time, of course. I make 2 different types of casseroles, videos in the future for you to show you how I do it. The one is from Lemonade Mom. She just makes sloppy joes, puts it in a casserole dish, and makes a cheese sauce with diced potatoes. And the other one is just a pasta bake. You just use your ground beef like you would in any other pasta meal with the sauce and pasta and cheese. Another video coming up for you. And I want to thank everybody that subscribed. I am blown away from my growth in the last 3 months. We're going to do a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, so stay tuned for that. So let's go ahead and get started and see how this all comes together. And the first time I did it, I goofed. Let me tell you. When you're starting out canning, you don't honestly know what finely chopped means, right? So what did I do? I put my peppers through the meat grinder. Oh, but then I wised up the following year and actually had my mother-in-law over here reading the instructions word for word. So I'm gonna help you be inspired to make Sloppy Joe starter, especially since peppers are coming in hot this year. What we need to do first, each recipe will call for 6 cups of bell peppers, 3 of them red and 3 of them green. Well, my red peppers don't seem to turn red really quick. So I'm using orange and yellow with this as we go along, because who's gonna know that I didn't have enough red peppers in my sauce? Especially when it's just my husband and I. So I'm gonna finish cutting up my peppers here in my vegetable chopper that I absolutely love. Next, you want to preheat your oven to 375. You want to line your cookie sheet with aluminum foil. I have done this with the slip mat and it's just not the same. Next, you want to take your cooking spray and spray your pan. 3 cups of colorful red bell peppers to the tray. 3 cups of green bell peppers. Now, like I've said before, you can use all green if you can't find red bell peppers, or even sweet bell peppers. I think that would work in this recipe. All right, you want to spread them out. 2 cups of onions. All right, each batch gets 2 teaspoons of black pepper, which I just happened to grind fresh because I ran out. So then you want 4 teaspoons of salt per batch. And I use canning salt. For obvious reasons. I think my peppers are pretty with the yellow and green and red. They go into the oven for 20 minutes. My mom would say, be careful taking that out of the oven because the steam can and will burn you. Now that my onions and peppers are out of the oven, you're only going to see enough for one batch, just to make it simple for you to follow. All right. So, add your peppers and onions. You want to add your paste. You want to let that cook for 5 minutes. And stir it around and get it cooked in. And maybe change up stirring utensils. This is what it looks like after 5 minutes of the paste being cooked into the peppers. Now we're going to add our tomato sauce. I'm using my homemade, homegrown heirloom tomato sauce. You want to add your mustard. I'm using homemade brown sugar, and it's a 1/4 cup. You want a 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar. Just like that, yep. Extra vinegar is not going to hurt it. And we're going to bring this to a boil and simmer it for 5 minutes. This recipe makes 1-pint jars, and I wouldn't recommend doing anything more than that because for food safety you don't want to. And also 1-pint jar of this will cook with 1 pound of ground beef or chicken if you like, or turkey. I just had it in my hand. My magic wand. And you want to fill it to a 1/4 inch headspace. Process your jars for 20 minutes at a rapid boil. And when your timer goes off, you want to turn off your burner and your timer. Then you want to take off your lid and set a timer for another 5 minutes. When you take your jars out, don't tilt them. Please don't. To drain the water off. Ask me how I know. Then you let them cool for 12 to 24 hours. Then take your rings off and wash and put away and store. Well, thanks for stopping by the farmhouse today. I'd like to thank you, and if you find value in this video, please give me a like and share with your friends. And until next time, God bless.